Welcome to Talking About Sports podcast, where we game as we talk about sports. Here we go. Talking everything you need to know about the sports network. Got a new website up, so if you want to visit articles, links to our other social medias, description of who we are, feel free. And it should be a lot of fun. And we're ready to get right into it.
Yeah, we're out playing Call of Duty. If Jake's playing, what are you playing?
Madden
Madden
06.
02?
06 on GameCube.
Oh, man.
And we're ready to get going. And, so first topic, we're going to talk about PWBL season's right around the corner. We officially released, that's our article right now, is our predictions and each team. What's your prediction for the Austin Sluggers this season? Have an aging roster with Dave Patterson as their main player.
Well, I think that's the problem. They got an aging roster, and Dave Patterson's on the team. I think he's too old to be efficient. What are your thoughts?
Well, I say they trade somebody. If it's Dave, if it's his team, one of his teammates, got to trade him out. Get some youth on that team is what I say.
Yeah.
Make a trade for some young prospect or something and really take off. And, so we're going to keep it going here.
I got a question for you.
What?
Who do you think's going to win the NBA championship?
Gotta say, did the Knicks move on? Thinking.
The Knicks, the Pacers, the
Celtics?
Celtics are out of it.
Nice.
It's the Knicks, the Pacers, the Thunder, or the Minnesota Timberwolves.
I gotta say, I'm picking probably right now. If I had to pick a team right now, I'd probably go with. I doubt it's the Knicks. They're cursed. But if I had to pick right now, Minnesota Timberwolves, this is their moment. They got Rudy Gobert on the defensive side. They got Anthony Edwards on offense. So you got both sides covered. I think that's a great team. And they can really get things going this season. And I think this is their shot. They better not goof.
Yeah, well, I think they're down 2-0. You got the Thunder, youngest team in the league.
But then the Thunder are stacked. They got Shea, they got quite a few players. They got that guy you got from the Bulls or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Caruso.
Yeah, they're stacked.
They got quite a great young roster, and I think that's my second favorite to win. And then next thing, we're talking is the Summer Football League. And we got the Green Bay versus Chicago. Great game. Came down to the wire. And it went all the way down to the wire. And about half of it was cut off. Very close game. Went to second overtime. And Green Bay wins on a 50-yard run. And then, man, that defense really does suck. And that's why Chicago's probably going to really struggle this SFL season. What are your thoughts on the game we win this?
I think Chicago had plenty of opportunities to win the game, and they just couldn't do it when it mattered.
Yep.
They couldn't put up any offense. It was a defensive game through and through. Came down to the wire, but in the end, Green Bay just had it when it counted.
Yes. And then next up, we are talking some. Next thing we're talking about here, gotta continue talking about the SFL game-winning field goal for Duval here today, the defending champions, and they get to defend their title. And it looks like they can go for an easy repeat with a kickoff field goal to win the game here today. And they won the Battle of Florida here today against Orlando. What do you got to say?
Yeah, I gotta say it was pretty exciting to see. I didn't expect it to go that way. but it did.
And then overall this week, a lot of low-scoring games. They did change the quarter length, make it shorter. So do you think that plays a huge factor in it? I think it does.
I think
They
it does.
lost a few minutes, and I think that's really making an impact. They might have to extend the quarter in the new CBA next season.
Yeah, I really think they should consider extending the game time because you really don't give a lot of time to score. It's pretty short games, and I would think they'd want it to be a little longer for the fans that pay good money to sit at the stadium.
Yes. And then what I'm saying, Priam. And then they actually put up a fight this season. And what do you think about the new stadium site for the Super Bowl this year? It's going downtown Randy Brown here. It's going down this season at Truist Park, home of the Braves. Turner Field, Old Stadium, home of Georgia State. Now that's where it's going down this season for the championship game. What do you think of it?
I think that's pretty exciting, I'm always a fan of the old school, so when you have old school being represented, I'm all for it.
Yes. And it was a short-lived ballpark. It only lasted about 20 years, and then the Braves moved out. Now it's home of Georgia State, so yeah. Interesting stadium. And then next up, we've reached out. We could be covering Crusaders next year. Not going to say what town, but, it should be a lot of fun covering them. If it does work out, going to be broadcasting live on Twitch. Now, the thing is, I'm not trying to show, and I'm going to switch it up. It's kind of vlog style. I'm just going to show me in the booth, More vlog style. What do you think of that?
I think I'm a fan of the old school where you show the action and, show the fans the actual action on the field. That's my opinion.
But for some of these, it's kind of for a safety reason, avoid signage saying some certain things that I don't want to be shown. So,
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's how it's kind of got to work.
Well, one could say you could just do it through the school, and maybe they'd be all for it.
But yeah, we'll see if it works.
It's a good time to have NTC brand.
You mean Sports Network, and then
Yes.
we're talking first game a week from now. Buffalo Freeze, Madison Ducks, clash of the Titans. Two best teams in the league. Maybe a foreshadowing the championship game this season. What are our thoughts?
Yeah, I think Buffalo's the team to beat.
And again, we got hand covered of power hitter John Patterson. He's going to be slam deep. And Olivia improves, as I said in the article, watch out, because this is a team that might have both sides covered if Olivia improves on the mound. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I think Olivia is somebody that has all the potential in the world to do great things. She's just got to get consistent.
But that Madison, again, they got great hitting covered, but pitching's going to be a big question mark, so we'll see how that goes this season. My prediction, Buffalo 5-4. We give up just slightly less runs. That's my prediction.
Yeah, it's an exciting time to be a big fan of NTC Sports.